So can I, a professional golfer who also has a disability which is cerebral palsy, break 65 but playing off the red tees, otherwise known as the front tees? And as I play, I'm going to be mic'd up, so you're going to hear every single little bit of information about what shot I'm playing, how I manage my game throughout the round of golf to try and break 65. So you're going to learn a lot, so let's get straight to it. So, first hole here at Rowan Castle in East Ayrshire in Scotland. Dog leg to the right, playing off the front. Those two bunkers you see there are only around 200 yards from the front tees. So I'm aiming just left of the bunkers there. You can see with the tree, I'm a natural fader with driver. So I'm just putting a good swing on it. No warm-up, which is not a good idea. But absolutely hit a nice one out the middle, fading back to the fairway. So a great start straight away. So all the other shots are mic'd up. So let's get to it. So guys, we get a really good drive right down the middle of the fairway, which is surprising with no warm up. Hit it a little bit off the bottom, so I could have got further up. Now I've got 92 yards. It's a little bit downwind. I don't feel it a huge amount here, but I know it's windy up there. So I'm going to hit probably around a 90-yard shot with the uphill. It should be good. I'm more concerned here about strike without being warmed up. This is sitting down a little bit of a depression, the ball is. So I've really got to get on top of this. Might be a lower flight. So let's give it a go. Just like that. So settle, spin. Maybe jumped on a little bit, but from that kind of sitting down lie there, that's not too bad. Now guys, with this challenge, can I break 65 off the red tees? Can I do it? Maybe. So I haven't really played in 2 and a bit weeks just from being relatively busy. But absolutely, I feel like today, especially with the wind direction, it's really helping some of the par 5s. And some of the tees are a lot more forward here at Warren Island off the reds. Because it is a brutally long golf course when you play it off its normal distance, especially how it plays off some holes. So, just like with that shot there, kind of feel like I would have got more control at the rough just because I just got unlucky with where that ball kind of nestled down a little depression. But ultimately, it's giving myself a chance, feeling a little bit of a left to right putt. Now, left to right putts are my favourite, but I did have a quite good little bit of putting practice just before I teed off. So technically I did warm up, but just not the swing. So here we go, downhill left to right, probably about a cup or so. I'm going to really be focusing more on pace than anything here, because percentage wise, not necessarily that high for this length, but I was rolling it very good on the practice putting green. So I've got to feel that a little bit here. That's a good roll, maybe a little bit low. Yeah, that's okay. So again, this first hole, no warm up. Happy with a par. Don't need to birdie the lights out. I mean, I've still got to make a lot of birdies, but again, I've got holes. I've got a lot of holes to get some scores on. Now guys, second hole, par 3. We've got 121 to the flag. So normally off even the yellows, it's only about 5 yards worth of difference, so maybe even 10. So it'll be more of a wedge, and it's right into the wind today. So we're going to use, it's about a 1.5 club wind. So we're going to hit kind of like a flighted down 9-iron. Now I normally pull the ball a little bit with some short irons every now and again. So even though the flag is at the left, there's a big bush right behind it, just slightly right of it. That's where I'm going to aim. And even if I hit it dead on that line, I'm still going to have a relatively makeable birdie putt. And if I slightly pull it, I'm still all good. So we'll knock down 9-iron. Let's make sure we put a good swing on it. And I did slightly pull it, and it's dead on the flag. That kicks right. It has done slightly. Not bad. So again, because I haven't warmed up, I'm gonna be not necessarily swinging it the best. So I did my pull. If my tee wants to come out, there we go. And that's where I planned for my bad shot, and it ended up pretty good. Okay, so we've got another downhiller, and just as well, we've had quite a little bit of rain over the last 2 weeks since I played last time. I know, shock, it raining here in the summer in Scotland, but it's not as firm as fiery as it has been. So that really did get a little bit of check, and I'm happy for that, because we know when we do slightly pull it, we will de-loft the club a little bit. So I did get away with it here from the conditions. So right to left this time. Now I am actually on this little portion quite often because of the pull, and because I'm still a relatively new member here at Rowan Castle, I cannot remember what the break normally does here. So I should remember this because I'm here quite often. But it does feel with my feet That's a good little bit outside the right. Again, some good pace will be good, and I like to picture that ball rolling into a certain portion of the hole, so just inside in that right edge is what I'm picturing here. Get my setup good, see if we can roll it in. If that goes, that's in. There we go. One. We've got a lot more to go yet. So guys, here we go, par 5. Now this is only playing for 17. It's downwind because it's almost another 100 yards back is where the other set of tees are. So I'm quite happy I don't have to walk all the way up there because it does get quite exhausting. But funnily enough, on that last part, I did have an excuse locked and loaded for that putt missing, because you've always got to have an excuse ready. And that was a hoverfly flied on my ball just as I was about to take it back. So luckily I didn't have to use that. I can use that for another hole. So here we go, just ultimately dead straight down there, a little bit of a fade. The wind is helping. It actually should be going slightly right to left as well. So, all right, we're going to aim middle, if not slightly left the middle to accommodate for my fade. Let's give it a go. Now that was a really weird swing. That actually should be absolutely fine. Kind of almost drop kicked it a little bit. I made a divot. Warm up, guys. Well, that should be absolutely fine. Hugging left, there's like a pull draw. Hopefully I don't do that again. Okay guys, got really lucky with that one. As I was walking up the fairway off the tee, I'm thinking, God, I might have to drop a ball, because the more you walk up, as you can see here, there's no finding a ball in here. So luckily, I'm absolutely fine. Now, because I semi-chunked it really, so I've got a little bit longer than I thought. I've got around 177 to the flag. Now, it's actually more left to right here than down. But I'm taking, there's still a little bit of down, so I'm taking a 6-iron. Hopefully I'll cover the bunker. But I'm going to aim more at the right. And absolutely just let it come around with the wind and just put a good strike on it. But again, had a good excuse locked and loaded with the lack of warm-up. It's okay, let's have a go here. So it's not sitting too badly. Ball slightly above my feet as well. So let's give it a go. Struck it unbelievably good. That is going right on it. Stop. Stop. Might be a touch long, but that was a very good strike. Okay, so I'm opting to putt this because I've got a little bit of fringe to go, but I'd much rather putt it than chip it. As I'm going uphill and then straight back downhill again. So again, getting this and being realistic with my expectations is going to be key here. Bit of a right to left as well, so pace is going to be more important than anything. We don't want to get too greedy here. I mean, yes, it's an eagle putt, but again, don't want to get too greedy. And there's a lot more uphill than downhill. And I do have a wee bit of mud on my ball as well. So, okay, definitely going to be a bit outside the hole, that's for certain. So pace is the main thing here. It is for really actually roughly 3/4 of the putt. It is pretty uphill. Let's give it a go. Has that got a giddy up? No, that is perfect pace. That's going in. Oh, couldn't have held 2 good ones in a row. Can I? That's golf for you, isn't it? It never lets you have that kind of joy. So, lovely. I was about to say 2 in a row yet, but I haven't made it yet. And boom, there we go. 2 in a row. This is starting out pretty good. So guys, this really does play quite a bit forward. It's playing 330, which, looking at the tees, I'm not quite sure exactly how far this actually plays off the yellows or the whites, but I think around almost 400. So right into the wind. This is, in my opinion, one of the tougher holes on the golf course. So from this angle, it's dead straight down there into the wind. Slight bit right to left as well. So I'm going to aim pretty much straight down there. And with my little cut, assuming I don't chunk it again, it should be pretty good. So let's give it a go. Oh, that is crunched. That was good. Quite often I do hit some good drives into the wind, forces my body to stay a little bit more on top of my lower body. My fault is getting back here, so into the wind forces me to do the right thing. Now we've got 55 yards. So I dare say on a day where it wasn't into the wind and maybe a little bit firmer if we didn't have all that rain, could have probably almost got there. Now saying that, the course is still in really good condition, even though it has rained a ton here. So if you guys are in the Ayrshire area, maybe you're playing a lot of the golf courses around, absolutely, come and play here at Roe Allen Castle. So 55 yards into the wind. I could pretty much play that almost the entire distance there. So good strike again is what I'm focusing on. Let's give it a go. That's on line. If it has a little jump, hop, skip and a jump. Not bad. Kind of felt like I almost chunked that slightly, but it's absolutely fine. Got another chance. So we've got another chance here, just about 10 foot. So that is a-okay to me. So again, guys, if you are in the area, maybe you're coming over from the States playing places like Troon or Prestwick, which is only 20 minutes away from here, absolutely come and play Roe Allen Castle. Absolutely amazing. Top quality. Tough tested golf as well. Designed by Colin Montgomery. So what have we got here? Little bit of a right to lefter, only a little bit. So again, what am I going to do here? I'm going to be visualizing that ball going just right to center, just curving in. A little bit uphill. So for a right-hander, I'd call that a green light putt. Can we get to 3 with this? That's a good stroke. Oh, it's in break. Good roll though. That looked in pretty much the whole way. So just didn't break at the end. That's fine. We've got plenty of chances coming up. Absolutely. So okay guys, 5th hole. We've only got 137 to the flag and the wind is just going this way, left to right. Maybe a smidgen as well. Now, normally, I could even get a pitching wedge there with a big full swing, but this being a bit of exposed part of the golf course, and it being Scotland after all, I'm hitting a little 8-iron, so this is a shot definitely that you wouldn't be playing too much across the pond. This is very much a UK style shot, gripping down, really quite smooth swing, getting on top of it, a little bit of a trap shot, which should hold it up because it'll make me hit it earlier on the swing arc, a little bit drawy. So it should hold up in that left to right wind nicely. Again, let's give it a go. It's leaked a little bit left. Catch a piece. Yeah, that's okay. Should have been better. But absolutely, I mean, it covered everything. That's the thing that would have been the trouble if I took out maybe even a 9-iron or even a wedge. That front bunker would have been in play. So because I hit that little bit left, it didn't hold up like I said. Absolutely, I'm still past the worst part. So good course management means I've still got a putt. So okay, we've got another funky little putt. That's one thing that Colin Montgomery certainly did when he was designing this golf course, was he was certainly having one of his grumpier days when he designed his greens, because his greens are tough. They are slopey. So, and we know Colin Montgomery certainly had a lot of days that maybe he wasn't the most pleasant of people to be around. So I've heard. So maybe a lot of you have as well. So okay, we are uphill, then downhill again at the really about 3/4 of the way there. So got to be careful again when it comes to pace. So it's a good little bit outside the left-hand side. Again, pace is really important here. I do need to be making birdies, but I don't want to be making bogeys. So absolutely, we've got to be aiming that little bit left. Make sure pace is the key. Picture it just feeding around into that left side of the hole. But again, pace is our goal here. Now struck it good. Yep, good pace. So again, it's actually left me a little bit. Dead silence there because I wanted to concentrate. So got away with the par, on to the next. Guys, par 4, 6th hole, playing from the red tees, 3-2-2. So this again is a tough hole. I mean, it's a tough hole even from here, but normally off the yellows or the whites, definitely tough. Now I've been humming and hawing what club to hit here. But again, this is about shooting, breaking 65. So we've got to go and hit driver really. So I'm gonna aim down here on those bunkers. If it fades a little bit, we're great. The wind should be helping me a little bit here as well, which will be very, very handy. Okay, let's give it a go. Put a good swing on it. Now, is that the wrong line? That was hit really well. I think I'm lucky there. So that might be just short of the thick stuff, but we'll find out. So guys, I'm lucky, I've got it, but if we can just about see, not in a very good lie. So we'll see what we can do here. Is we still got a bunker to go over, and hopefully we've got a little bit of room to run it out. So guys, I had to have the camera so close here because it's so thick that I couldn't put it further back. So ultimately here, I mean, I've got 88 yards. I've got 55 to carry the bunker. What I'm going to do, I'm actually getting at a 50 degree, and I'm just going to chop down as hard as I can, a little bit left so it can cover the bunker, because there is not much, you know, that we can do if it doesn't come out very firm. If it does, you know, might be in a spot of bother, but moral of that story is aim a little bit more left, because I hit that drive really good. So, okay, less talking, let's give it a go. Hopefully my wrists hold out. Hopefully I actually hit it, because I could actually miss this. So we're going to open up that face a little bit, and we're going to chop down on it, and hopefully it jumps out nicely. A little bit left. Let's give it a go. Get over. Oh, that's going to be that should be really good. That actually popped out right of what I thought. Got lucky. Now, right, the luck I had there was unbelievable. So it's run out. It's actually given me a chance. Now, this is again a very breaky putt. Very breaky, feeling that. So ultimately here, I mean, when I was walking up the fairway, not being able to see the ball, I was thinking the worst. So now and actually having a birdie chance is very, very nice. So really quite a bit outside the hole here. So again, what I'm going to imagine, picturing that ball running through. I'm into the wind as well, which definitely here in Scotland does affect your putts as well. But absolutely, definitely big left to right, fairly flat, maybe slightly uphill if anything. But imagine that ball curving into that hole. And absolutely, let's see whether we can get it. But again, good pace is such the key here. Low. Again, look at the size of the break on that. That is crazy. So again, now is that loose? That is loose. So, okay, pretty happy with that. Again, need to be making birdies, but averted disaster there. So there we go, save our par from, again, not a bad tee shot, just picked the wrong line. I still do that quite a bit here because I'm still relatively new, but got away with it. So guys, this hole absolutely is a real nice hole off these red tees. I was really looking forward to playing this hole when I thought of doing this video idea. So I thought, oh, it's a really nice drivable hole off the reds because it is playing 292, and from the crow flies, it's actually shorter because it's a little bit of a dog leg in there. But we're into the teeth of the wind. So that's where normal carry for me is roughly around 255 to 260 with driver, runs out to around 280. So there's bunkers there that carry-wise, playing because it's slightly downhill, is only 215, but the wind is gusting around 25 today. So we could generally, if we mishit it, carry it only 220. So if we need to still hit it well to get over that. So that's where you guys really need to take into the fact of when you're into the wind is really, you don't hit the ball as far as you think you do, especially into the teeth of it. So I'm going to aim on that bunker. My little fade should be perfect with there. A little Colin Montgomery fade. Here we go. Okay, so on that bunker, bullet at it will be absolutely great. And I necked it. That is spinny. That might be in some bother. Yes, it is. I'm going to need to re-tee that. So guys, there, I hit it off the neck. Of course, into the wind, slightly left to right. It just went into those. I mean, it gradually went into the out of bounds there, which ultimately, yes, was always in the playbook, but that's what happens when you slightly neck it. It wasn't a bad swing, just didn't hit it so good. So, okay, now we've got to hit a good one down there. Same game plan, maybe aim a slight bit more left. But again, I can still get away with not too much damage if I hit a good drive. That was crunched, of course it was. That is perfect. That'd be interesting to see how far that actually goes. Yeah, but I think that's very good. Shame that's for 3. So, okay, as we can see, almost got there. Now, shame that it was 3 off the tee. Again, it was just the wrong time to hit one off the neck. The place on the club face where you hit your shortest possible drive and it spin up like anything into the wind. And absolutely, it was something that, of course, I would have still played driver, don't get me wrong, because it's not often I hit it on that part of the face. But it's just golf in general, isn't it? So now, if we get up and down here, we're going to minimise our damage. A little bit of a tight lie. Just making me a little bit nervous, but I think if I play that nicely, just a little bit on, a little bit of run, a little bit right to left, I believe here, we should be in a good spot. Okay, let's give it a go. And I pretty much flubbed that. Told you it's a little bit tight. It's actually right out not too bad. Not the best hole, but let's make the putt. So as we can see, a little bit downhill, a little bit left to right. I'm loving a left to right putt today. So yeah, absolutely, just a touch outside. Now, again, it'd be nice if this rolls in. That will limit the damage, so we're not getting rid of too many shots and getting rid of all my birdies, or 2 birdies I've made so far. It's going to make this challenge quite difficult to complete if I don't make this. So, okay, imagine it rolling in with that left to right part just in the left side and middle. And then put some good pace on it. That's a good roll. Boom, right in the middle. Oh, thank God. So guys, par 3 here, we got just about 152. Now the tee box, the main part of the tee box has been repaired, which is why we're using this area here. The greenskeepers have done a really good job repairing the main tee box. It almost looks ready to go. So again, forgive this part here, but absolutely the tees, because they're all in one spot, it's no easier at all from the reds. So into the wind, left to right. Now again, this is very much a UK or a Scotland shot. This is going to be a club that is a club and a half more, so 7-9, and I'm going to try and flight it down. And we know again that will start to turn a little bit right to left, which will hold up a bit better, but it takes out bunker shorts. But again, we don't want to get aggressive because we don't want to go long. Should be a perfect club to pitch just a little bit short of the flag there with a good flight on it. And I have pulled the daylights out of that golf ball. That is terrible. That is terrible. God, that was not good. So, okay, not a good result. So, normally, that part of my game is really good. Those little kind of knockdown, half soft iron shots. But just stalling out on rotation, getting a little bit lazy with it. Lose control of club face, club shaft exits high. Ball's going to go left. So, what I've got here is a bump and run with my 50-degree wedge. So I'm going to land this probably just about a quarter of the way on and let it roll down. Sitting up pretty good. Absolutely, a little bit left and it's going to break from left to right. And that's pretty much done what I'm thinking. That's in the hole. This game, it's in front of the clubhouse as well, but no one saw it. Oh my good God. There I was thinking, God, I could easily drop another ball there. Now I've made a birdie. Drives you insane. So guys, somehow we got away with absolute disaster on that. I'm still a little bit in shock, to be honest. So par 5, now this normally off the yellows is a really tricky hole. It's actually a dog leg. You have to draw it, and I'm a fader of the ball, so I normally go back to a 3-wood or an iron off the tee. But now here, driver. So into and quite strong left or right to left now. So it's really picking up the wind. So even with my fade, I'm still going to aim a little bit right here because it is still going to drift it, even with a 5 to 10 yard fade on it. So those bunkers up there, I'm aiming just on the left. Teeing it down a little bit, keeping it somewhat low. Just putting a good swing on it. A little bit pulley, but that should be okay if it covers that bunker. It did, that's fine. So, crisis averted. That's a tough driving hole today with that wind. So guys, I'm targeting the flag there. I've got 182 with the slope to the flag, but I've got 173, 166 to cover the bunker. Now, quite a bit of wind coming in. Yes, it is right to left as well. But why, of course, I'm running through with me doing this is because it's really important to get the right yardages. So for me, I'm thinking, even with a bad shot here into the wind, what is going to cover 166? Because this might generally balloon up on me. So I'm thinking there, 177, I think it was, something like that. I said for the flag. I think that is pretty much at the back as well. So what I'm going to do here, into the wind as well, I'm going to take a 5-iron. So I'm going to take a 5-iron and I'm going to aim a little bit to the right, let it come round. Just checking out, is a 5. Yep. So making sure, good strike. The ball, again, the rough isn't really that bad round this part at all. Put a good swing on it. Make sure it's relatively compressed and, of course, get my turn through the golf ball. Now, got to be relatively aggressive with that turn here. Starting it right. Again, if it comes round, that's absolutely fine. If it doesn't, that's absolutely fine too. Okay, well, good swing on it. And I've blocked it, but good thing it's a par 5. So that's a good turn for it. Yeah, blocked it, spinny, short right. So whenever you miss it right, it's going to go a little bit short, but I've got quite a good little pitch up there. Again, thank God it's a par 5. So guys, that shot there should have without a doubt been one more. That should have been a 4-iron because I am a little bit short here. Now I did hit it right and it was a bit spinny and it's going straight into the wind even more so from there. But it just tells you, of course, when you play really windy weather, it is not easy. So you've got to take more club than you would generally be comfortable with. Okay, so again, lucky this is a par 5, so we still got a chance. Got around a 25 yard so a pitch shot here. Flag is only just past the top of the ridge there. So I've got to get it fairly close to that top. Again, the wind will affect this. We just got to hit a good little pitch shot. Struck nicely. Yeah, got a very funky bounce as soon as it landed, but it's a chance. So okay, we've got a chance. Now, this is one of those things with this sport is you can do everything that you plan and sometimes it won't work out. That was exactly from strike to flight to landing point where I wanted to put it. It just took a little kick off to the left. So it's where you've got to accept it. Maybe in my younger days I would have got annoyed with that, but again now it's ultimately you can only do what you can control. What the wind does, what it does when it lands, especially with here in Scotland, the ball is going to land funky sometimes, but we've got a good chance nonetheless. Relatively straight, maybe a touch of right to left at the beginning. So I'm just going to imagine this just turning into the centre of the hole. If anything, just going straight into it. So okay, let's put a good stroke on it. Boom. Oh, so there we go, 3 under through 9, so we got a chance, absolutely. I'm amazed how it is 3 under through 9, to be honest. Shouldn't be. Got a bit lucky, but got some chances coming in, so we could still get our goal. So guys, hole 10, 153 downwind, so I'm gonna hit just a nice, comfortable 9-iron. As you can see, it might rain. Doesn't look too good out here right now. The wind is picking up. It's looking, what they would say here is very bleak. So, absolutely, let's hit a good one down there. Gonna aim just middle of the green, put a nice swing on it, get a good turn for it, which would be nice, and put a good one in there, give myself a chance. It'd be very lovely, wouldn't it? So here we go. That's a bit of strike, that's coming round nicely. Settle. Yeah, pin high, I'll take that. Let's go and see if we can make the putt. So guys, we've got a chance here. Uphill, right to left, but the wind will probably actually straighten this putt back up a little bit. And it comes downhill again afterwards. So one really good thing, which is a side note here for me, as you, of course you know from the title of the video, or if you watch my videos a lot, I'm disabled. I've got cerebral palsy, which really affects my left side and strength and mobility. Normally by this point, my padding of my big toe, my left foot, really starts to hurt. I get this arthritic pain in there, and over the last couple of rounds I've played, I don't feel any pain in it at the moment, which is brilliant. Probably due to a lot of strength work I've been doing in the gym. So for the legs, which has really been helping a ton. So I'm very happy with that. This is where it starts to hurt on the next hole. So okay, getting that little right to left, but I think it is going to stay straight. Now on camera there, this looks like it's miles away, but it's really quite realistic of a chance. So I can imagine again, just falling into the middle right side of the cup. Good pace. And just put a good stroke on it. We'll see whether it goes in or not. Settle. That's okay. I looked in, didn't it? Looked in, it broke a little bit at the end. So it actually turned left to right at the end. So let's clean this up. Okay, good. So a par, now on to what is going to be a very tough hole. Stroke index 1 after this, number 11. And it's playing straight into the wind, so hopefully the red tees make this a lot easier because I'm not looking forward to this hole. Now guys, 11th hole, stroke index 1. Doesn't look like anything intimidating, does it, from here? But we have got a hazard to the left where you only need to be on the left-hand side to go into that. And long is thick rough, of course. But it is so into the wind right now, I don't even think I'll be able to get there. It's 250. I reckon this is going to go like 240 total. It's that much into the wind. So dogleg's way to the left, which is why it's a bit of a pain with all the trouble with the hazard on the left there. It's just a big drop off. It's a red stakes area. So I'm going to go fairly dead straight down the middle there because I always take off too much on the left. That's our plan. Let's have a good go. Put a good swing on it. Get a good tee shot down there would be very nice. Okay, good. Tell you what, when you have a mental block on a hole, you have a mental block on a hole. That's in the hazard. So, good thing is it's a red stake and I can place one where it entered. So, okay guys, drop the ball for 3 from the point it entered as far back as I'd like. I don't want to go too far back because it's going to make this a really long shot. Again, this hole is just always so into the wind. I just find it so intimidating off the tee that the amount of times I go left is unbelievable when I don't hit the ball left too often. So, okay, 176 with the slope. It's actually playing normal. It would be around 180 to 190, but it's that downhill here. So I'm hitting 4-iron because again, we are into the breeze, aiming it right. And again, I just want to make sure I'm getting on that right-hand side of the green, nice flighted shot, good rotation, and really cover it to, again, damage limitation. So let's give it a good old go. Now that is a very good strike. Kick left, left. Oh, I kicked right, lovely. But it stopped, so that's okay. So guys, uphill right to left, as you can see, it's pretty much pin high. It just got a bit of a bad bounce. It was a good shot from back there. So again, this is be my fourth shot. So absolutely, if I make it, I've already chipped in once today and it's with the same club. So I'm feeling it. Again, let's just put a good chip on it. Got a little bit of a weed behind my ball, which is a bit of a bother, but won't stop me. Let's go and have a good shot of it. Pitch it. Again, just a little bit on it and let it release out. Roll like a putt. Let's give it a go. That's lovely. Oh, no, no. Oh, that's rolled out a bit. God, can you imagine 2 chip-ins? So guys, here we go. A little bit of a left to righter. Again, not the best for the right-handed golfer. But again, this game, what is it about? It's about damage limitation. So again, might not be making a par. Looked like it almost did. But again, I mean, in this game as well, is shooting 65 or better, isn't it? So I've got to really make this to give myself a chance, which I think I don't even think I have after this. But let's at least make it, get a double off the scorecard, and move on. Yes. Made that hard, but we've got a drivable par 4 next. So guys, right into the wind. Now this is playing 255 into the wind, where normally that would not be a driver. So that would be really about a 3-wood. Now it normally is driver off the yellows, but again, the wind is relentless today, right into the breeze. So again, what we're going to do, we're going to aim relatively central. If it cuts, it'll be fine. It might just be in the bunker, but we can live with that. But absolutely, let's just put a good swing on it. Get a good turn through the golf ball. Channel those good drives I've hit today. And come out of an eagle, that'd be nice. Lovely. Turn, turn. I want to make an eagle, turn. Couldn't see it down because there's that annoying little bush in front that blocks your view. That was lovely. Now guys, just like I said, it would be okay if it was in the bunker, and it's not too bad in here. But absolutely, how are we hitting bunker shots? Just as you remember from the beginning of the video, I have excuses ready. I haven't practiced bunker shots probably in like 8 years properly, but I've been playing them all right. So we'll see. Do we need that excuse, or could we use it for another time? Now, there's not much sand in here. It's quite compact just because of the rainy weather we've had. So from there, I don't need to take quite as much sand, otherwise the bounce is going to hit the sand and bounce up and almost blade it. So that's where this one could have quite a little bit of stop on it. Now, here's a little bit downhill. So let's give it a go. We might hole it, who knows? We need an eagle. Oh, that was nipped. See, that gripped up quite quickly, didn't it? Didn't have the release, but not too bad. So I can keep that excuse maybe holstered for a little bit of time. Maybe a couple holes, who knows? Might hit a bad bunker shot and I'll need to use the excuse. So this looks downhill again, right to left, downwind. It's gonna be a quick one. So again, not necessarily displeased with that bunker shot. Could have been better, of course, but realistic. Because like a lot of you guys out there will get annoyed when you don't practice. You can't get annoyed when you don't practice. That's the most absurd thing. So even if I hit a bad shot, it wasn't the best, again, for a professional, but again, I struck it nice, had a lovely little thumping sound, just needs to hit it harder. So, outside right, downhill. What am I gonna do? Picture it going into that right side of the cup with some good, nice pace. Okay, let's do it. Visualize it and see it. That was the most pathetic putting stroke ever. I don't think I've ever decelled so much. I obviously just scared myself so much about that. Oh well, still a par. Par 5 next though, so hopefully we can get that back. God, that was terrible. So guys, par 5 here. Now this par 5 from the Reds is nice, it's 420. So it's only playing 20 yards longer than that one that we bogeyed from hitting it left. So we actually have a spectator on this tee, a little picture there just off the side because the camera can't zoom enough. I'm only filming on my iPhone. And it is a Highland cow. There's actually a few Highland cows over there with their big old horns. So fun fact, cows are the most dangerous animal in the UK. That goes to show we don't have many dangerous animals. So, okay, let's hope he stays away from me. I'm sure he would, they are very friendly. And let's hit a good drive, and he is still staring right at me. And he has some horns, I tell you, they look very pointy. So hopefully he will enjoy this drive I'm gonna bestow upon him. Nice drive here, as we are 2 under, and we've got to somehow get to 8 if we want to break 65. So let's hit a good one. Now that is a good drive if it slows down a little bit. Nice little high fade. Okay, I would like to have cut the corner off a little bit more. Not really my shape of this hole, so left to right to left dog leg. But let's go get it and try and get a eagle. So we've got 176, playing uphill it's 185, and the wind is left to right and down. And there's a bunker left and a bunker right as well, but the bunker left to carry that is 165 uphill. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play this like it's flat. So I'm gonna play it 176, but I could get a 7-iron there if I hit a big full one, but I'm just gonna hit a comfortable 6-iron, aim it a little bit left, but a good smooth strike for it. And that will cover the bunker on the left, even if I pull it, which is what you want to do, guard against your bad one. And if it goes good, that'll be nice, because of course, we need the eagle. Okay, aim in the left side of the green, good swing on it, then come away with a good score, fingers crossed. Lovely strike, hold your line. It's going a little bit right to the flag. That should be on the green though, just fine. So guys, you might see right now because I'm in the bunker again. So I thought that was absolutely fine of a shot, just slightly right to the flag. I thought the flag was at the middle. It's on the right edge. That tells you my newness to this golf course, being a member. Still not getting the lines right, which is costing me each time I come and play probably about 3 shots around. It just tells you what this golf course is like. So 58 degree, nice splash shot is what we want to do. And I feel like we're going to be in a good spot if we can do so. Just getting it there, because it's right on the limit of 58 degree or a 54. So let's hit a good bunker shot. Okay, that's nice. I can't see at all where that is. I'm looking for the rake, it's behind me, so hopefully that's close. Okay, so here we go, probably about 10 foot, something like that. I mean, again, it was a good bunker shot, to be honest. It just ran out a lot more. I took a bit more sand. It had a bit more sand in this bunker. So it did have a little bit of run on it. So this is a little bit left to right, downhill again. It's a nice treat for me. Let's see, okay, visualize it falling in to that left-hand side of the cup. Just left-hand side of middle, because it's not breaking a huge amount. Let's take advantage of this. Again, 3 good shots really. Let's golf and let's see whether we can get this birdie. Get in. Oh my God. Oh dear. Okay, so we're running out of holes now, that's for certain. Almost missed that. Okay, let's go to the next. So guys, okay, we're playing hole number 14 now. It doesn't play much different at all than the yellows. It's only about 5 yards or so. So it plays about 320, so not a long hole, but bunkers everywhere as you can see. So there's a bunker on the left, which is roughly around 220 to carry, but again, it's into the wind and left to right. So that could certainly come into play, but there's bunkers short and bunkers on the right as well, which will come into play. So we've got to center our shot pattern over that left, or the right-hand side of that left bunker, and put a nice committed swing on it. Okay, so that's what we're doing. We've got to get some ground up on our score. Okay, if that calms down, that's hit the wind, that's kind of spinning up. That should be fine. I completely lost it in the air, but it should be around right bunker. That spun up a lot because of that left to right wind. It's just a little fade and it's just got taken crazy, so we'll have a look. So guys, we've got 116, and I'll tell you what, this round is getting hard. This wind, this exposed area of the golf course, every drive other than the last hole, it's just a really tough drive with the wind direction. So I've got 116 into it. Dead into the wind now, maybe a little bit left to right as well. I'm going to hit a little 9-iron, so one that's like a chippy 9-iron. Of course, my success rate with these shots hasn't been the best, but I'm going to turn better through this one. So, and give myself a chance. So even off the red tees, this is where I'd expect to hit a 3-wood off the white. So that tells you the wind is not in the favour on this hole, but let's hit a good shot. Sitting a little bit down in this rough here, but we're going to be absolutely fine. Going to the right, it's got to sit down a bit. I may have hammered it through it, but it could even be pin high. We'll see. So, not a bad shot. I mean, the flight of that really bores through the wind, but when you're playing into quite a strong headwind with a short club, which would generally be a wedge shot, I mean, I could have even hit a gap wedge at that without the wind. You have to play a shot where you can control your spin nicely, and obviously hitting a little chippy 9-iron, which I could have chipped a little bit more, that will naturally on its own, because you're really not hitting it much, that's going to naturally lower down the spin and lower down the launch. So it's going to make it so much easier. So this is actually fairly straight. So I'm going to, if anything, maybe slightly right to left, but I'm just going to picture this going dead straight into the middle of the cup. Get us into a good spot, approaching the final few holes. No, not to be there. All right. So we've got, well, nicely actually, the next hole is going to be slightly downwind. So let's clean this up. That was a weird stroke, but it went in. Let's go on to the next. So, okay, what hole are we? 15. So 15 is playing 353, so it actually plays a little bit shorter. This plays over 400, I believe, maybe just off the yellows and of course off the whites. So straight down there, bunkers left, bunkers right. Really fat part of the fairway on the left. Wind is down and left to right, so I'm going to center my shot pattern on the left side of the fairway because that wind is going to be of favourable direction to the golf ball there. So okay, let's go for it. Okay, I struck it nice, just needs to go a little bit right to the bunker. The wind really caught that. It's actually going straight in it. Oh, of course, carried past that. Of course, we're off the reds, aren't we? So that bunker isn't in reach for the reds like it is the yellows or white. So guys, not a bad spot. Sitting up nicely in the rough, downwind, 96. Could even be 92, roughly around that. I can tell I'm getting a little bit tired now. It's a tough walk, this golf course. So for a disabled golfer, it really is. Tough walk, even if you're not, it's a tough walk. So absolutely, got to conserve our energy here. So we're going to aim a little bit left, let the wind bring it in. It's going to be flighted down because I'm taking a little bit more club, and this is a 54 degree. Let's put a good strike on it. Okay, that's the most thing we need to be concerned of here is ball and turf contact, especially when we're flagging a little bit. So just left of the flag, put a good strike on it. That's looking pretty good. Get right. Yeah, that's okay, I think. So let's go up to that and see how we are. So, oakley dokley, we definitely got a little bit of release on that. Again, from the camera, it looks miles away, but it's not too bad. It's 15? No, probably a little bit past that. So, it was a good line, just got a little bit of a jump on it, which is to be expected out of the rough, of course. So, we are a little bit downhill after the midway point. There's a little spine there and it goes right to left at the end. So again, pace control is really important. Again, these aren't the easiest of greens. And again, like I've been saying, it's a tough day today. If this was, let's say, off the men's or off the, especially off the competition tees, level par would be a brilliant score today. So again, if we can make this, that'd be lovely. Again, picture it going into that right side of the cup. Visualization is so important when you're putting, and then react to it. Don't overthink it. You're better at putting when you react. So going into that right side of the cup and put good pace on it. That's a good roll. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Woo! Finally, got one. So, par 5 next, tough par 5. One that I generally don't do too well on. It's a great mental game today. I'm normally a little bit more upbeat than this on the golf course, but let's give it a go and see if we can get some more. So guys, par 5, 16th hole, 485 off the red. So this is normally quite a good deal longer from reds or from yellows or whites. So normally into the wind, which is a little bit now as well. So it's into and right to left. So there's bunkers there right in the middle of the fairway. We kind of just want to go over that. It'll be absolutely brilliant. So we could still get to 65 if we go eagle, birdie, eagle. That would be nice, wouldn't it? And 17th is a par 3, so hole in one maybe. Would be good, wouldn't it? So here we go. Over the bunkers. Nice swing on it. That felt good. It's hanging out there a bit, but that's fine. That is absolutely fine. Well, it's fine if it's off the yellows, but that might not be fine off the reds thinking about it. We'll see. It's a good strike. So as we can see, definitely very close to being in a not so good place. Again, that drive was good. Yeah, it was a little bit right of my line, but I, thought this bit here was fine. So just as where it spun up a little bit, which kept it away from the long stuff. So I've got to remember for next time, if I play off the reds, aim a little bit more left. So, okay, there's water right down there. I don't know if you can see it. And that is roughly around 200 to get there. It's downhill slope. So I'm going to aim left. This is even off the reds, brutal. You still can't get to the green. And I'm just going to go for the fat part of the fairway. Let's give it a go. Ball above my feet, so I want to stand a little bit straighter with knees. A little bit of grass grown into me as well, so strike might be tough and it's going to get a bit of run. But again, let's just put a good strike on it. Good. That'll do fine. It was a little bit of a pull because I was scared of the water, so there's no harm. Okay, so I've got 108 to the flag and 100 to the front of the bunker. So that is where I'm going to hit a shot, which will be about 110. And now the wind is feeling just much more left or right to left there. So I'm going a little bit right of it, hit a 110 feeling shot. And even being out the rough here, it should get a little bit of stop on it, but that's why I'm taking kind of a little bit less club just to get a bit of height on it. So again, let's give it a go. A little bit right of the flag. We're going to swing on it. Oh, the winds really took that, Jesus. Stay. Okay, it's pin high, but a little bit left, and let's see if we can make it. So uphill left to right here. So again, it started, maybe I pulled it a smidge. Started more on the flag than right of it, but then the wind just really took it. So it's again, tough day. So okay, distance control is good though. So here we go. Again, what's the procedure? That's one of the biggest takeaways I want you guys to have from today is the visualization of putts, because I don't normally make putting videos, but absolutely that visualization of it going into that left side of the cup from here for this left to righter. Give us some good pace. I don't know how the wind is getting stronger. It should be getting, it's in the evening now, it should be getting quieter. Let's put a good roll on this. That's a good roll. That is a good roll. That is a good roll. Bit more pace. Oh, that would have been two good lengthy putts in a row. So okay, we remain at 3 under par. Definitely not going to break 65 unless we go hole in one albatross. Would that maybe do it? Don't know, probably not, but we'll give it a go. Okay guys, 17th hole, 152 to the flag. Left to right, slightly down, I'm going to hit ace move, 8 iron. Now I'm tired, so I'm definitely going to give this what I can. Luckily still, my foot isn't feeling too bad. It's actually very slightly feeling something in it now. But again, we're not going to use that for the excuse here. So, okay, aiming left of it, I'm going to let it drift back. If that holds its line, it's leaked just a bit right. Good strike. Yeah, it's on it, that's fine. Okay, so not bad of a chance here. So what have we got? We have got what looks like to be tiny bit left to right maybe? No. Slightly right to left. So okay. Slightly right to left. And I can't believe it's taken me this long to say it guys, but I'm doing a very brief version of Aim Point Express, just feeling where pressures are in my feet, which is just giving me a rough read, because sometimes our eyes do fool us in our read. So okay. Let's give this a good go here. It's a little bit left to right at the start as well, so I reckon I could play this fairly straight and it's going to double break a little bit. So I'm going to imagine this going just straight into the middle, visualize it. Let's give it a go. Hold a couple good ones today, so let's see if we can get another. Yeah, if you hit it hard enough, it's dead on line. It's a lot more uphill than I was thinking. Whew. It's quite a normal thing for me on this hole. There we go. On to the last. So okay guys, 18, signature hole here with the castle in the background. So plays just around 400 yards, nicely. Off the reds, and it's still par 5, which is good. So wind is down and left to right. So I'm going to aim at the bunkers on the left and just try my best to commit to it as I am tired. So I'm just going to really put my best commitment through to it. And then let's see what we can do. Okay, bunkers on the left. This looks good. Got a good swing on it. It's best drive of the day. Perfect. So okay guys, nice picturesque last shot here. So us being 3 under par, we can't physically get to 8. But again, the best we could get is 6 if we hold this. But we're downwind, more left to right than downwind, 150. So I'm hitting, again, just like the last shot, 8 iron, just a smooth one, because I'm not going to be putting a lot of effort. I'm still going to commit to as good as I can. Aiming left for sure. The windows on the left is what I want to be lining up with some good commitment through the shot. And that's going to be me for the last full swing of the day. And I have pushed it again, probably is tiredness to be honest. Now, quite often when I do that, it's in the bunker of this hole, so hopefully that's gone past it. Now guys, like I said, when I hit on that line, I'm normally in the bunker. I thought I'd be past it. No. So it'd be nice to get up and down here. As I've been in all these par fives on the back nine, I've been in a bunker, I haven't got up and down from it. Albeit they've all not been the easiest of bunker shots, but let's change this trend here. Otherwise I could have really been 3 shots better depending on this one. So it's quite a long one. I've got out my 54 degree. So when it's a longer bunker shot, I just get out more club. That's simple. Don't try and overcomplicate it. So I'm going to hit it like a normal little splash shot. Let it run out. It's compact sand, so it might stop a little bit. So we can give it a little good kind of movement through there. That felt nice. Spin. It did it went a little bit long. Give it a chance, so okay. So okay, on the list to improve from today, bunker shots. Now I hit that one actually quite good, just when you don't practice them, you don't know how long to swing to, of course, hit the ball a certain distance. So again, enough excuses. Now, again, very similar type of length of putt as all my other birdie putts on the back nine of this par 5. Let's make this one different. So that was more the area. If I could birdie of those holes, what was it? It was 13 or 14, or I believe. If I could birdie those once today, I would have had a chance, and if I could hit a couple better drives. There's a wasp flying around my head that will not leave me alone. Hopefully it doesn't sting me before I hit my putt. That'd be a good for the excuses, wouldn't it? So this is actually pretty straight, maybe slightly on the left edge. So imagine this going straight into, kind of slightly curving into the middle. Right, let's finish on a good one. Got the castle in the background, looks nice. What would also look nice is the putt going in. If not, we're still in the 60s, so that's okay. Nope, pulled it. Oh God. I mean, it's still respectable, don't get me wrong, but I wish it could have been a little bit better. That almost missed. So here we go, 69 when we tried to get 65 or better. Loads of areas we could have saved some shots. But again, nice little different video, nice long one. I have no idea how long this video is going to have been. But thank you again if you've watched it all the way through. If you want more videos like this, absolutely. Let me know down below. If you like this video, click that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell button too to be notified every time I put out a video.